Right, real quick, the power of purpose. Extremely important that you know what your purpose is. Everyone has a purpose. I don't care who you are. It's a purpose for you living on this earth, right? And there's a lot of things related to your purpose. But there's one primary purpose that you put here, things you're set to accomplish on this earth, the reason why that you are set at this time in history around these people as a product of the two people that came together to make you. There was a purpose. George Washington had a purpose. Malcolm X had a purpose. Martin Luther King had a purpose. Obama had a purpose. Obviously, these people had purposes because they are icons in history. But you're an icon in the history of the people around you. You are an icon in the history of the people that you impacted throughout your life. So, purpose. What is purpose? Purpose is the reason for living. Purpose is the reason why you were put here, the reason why you were given. Hidden within the purpose, understanding your purpose is important because your purpose is related to your potential. And what your potential is that you have the potential to be anything that you want to be in life, right? You have that potential. However, your purpose puts you on the path to the reason why. And you're given certain skills are being refined with you. Certain people come in there and pick up the guitar and just have a natural inclination to play the guitar. That's because they're tapping their musical potential, but also there's purpose in it. Maybe their purpose in life was to entertain. Maybe the purpose in life was to write something that's going to impact some people or inspire some people to do some great things. I mean, you always hear stories about people saying, I was inspired. I heard this song. It was my theme song that I use. Well, maybe the reason why this person who wrote the song, purpose was to write that song so that it inspire that other person who will go out there and do some great things within our community of cities and nation. So you need to look at your potential. I see this. Everybody has potential. Potential is like you are like a car and you're full of gas. And the gas, all that gas inside you is the potential. But it doesn't mean anything unless you tap it. Unless you turn on the ignition, step on the gas, it doesn't mean anything. So once you do that, once you activate your potential, once you realize, hey, I'm full of fuel, of energy and power. This is power within me. And I could do anything that I want to do. And I have these talents. I have these talents for connecting with people, for influencing people, for making people, for taking charge of a team and making things happen. Maybe that's my purpose on earth to do this. Let me see. Let me try it. Let me start doing it. And as you do it, you'll find that it gets easier and easier and easier to do. Now, once you start doing it, you start realizing, and you really start loving it, you realize this is my passion. So hidden within that purpose is your passion. You want to find out what your purpose is? Look inside your passion. What do you like to do? Look what you like. And that's where people have a lot of things because a lot of people have assets. They have skills and talents, abilities that they never tap. They have, and sometimes you can't tap your ability until you get out into the world, right? For example, uh, you can't know that you are going to, you may have a great design in front of you for clothing, right? But you never took that sewing class. You never learned how to sew. So you got to start somewhere. You started to be. You got to go to elementary school. Even the president of the United States, even the great leaders in the world, even the great scientists went to elementary school. They had to start there. I mean, and even then, I mean, Albert Einstein, they thought he was, mentally retarded, slow, whatever, everything. Um, but he turned out to be a genius, right? Because he's able to tap his potential. So that's how it kind of works. You want to look at your potential, right? The potential and activate your potential. Realize that you have potential. Realize that you have this power to do anything that you want to do, right? Then figure out, what are the things that I'm able to do? What are the skills that I have that's inherent in me? What are the things if you could be a great musician if you never pick up an instrument, and maybe you play the trumpet and you've been playing the guitar. You may later look at different instruments and find that music, your potential is going to attract to you your purpose. You're going to be attracted to it. It's going to come at you. People are going to talk about it. You're going to be interested in it. You're going to want to take a course. You're going to take a workshop. You're going to want to be around people who do that. That's how you start recognizing what your purpose is. You say, I can do that. So that's just touching upon purpose as it relates to potential and passion. And we'll give you more. This is Michael Rice, aka the Connector, saying, live life to express, not to impress. And don't worry about applause. Live life for a cause. And instead of trying to let people check you out, make sure when you're gone, they're thinking about you. Keep connected.